I wake up in the morning, telegram in hand, heart to our community, the coolest in the land. Cheese cream drops a joke, got me laughing loud. Then I start to scroll down through the daily crowd. Who's the OG Prince, lighting up the zone? Is it Dama Beast or Sav on the throne? Or maybe it's Friday, Flexmas is here. Time to throw some gains and flex without fear. I toss out some questions, looking for the signs. Inside fix is ready, dropping out for lines. I keep on reading, can't look away. Those spicy emojis make my whole day. Then someone yells exit, get off PulseChain. But I ride the waves through pleasure and pain. I live in a limbo of hope and despair, but we're all in this boat and I'm proud to be there. Yeah, I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DexFi game. I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DexFi game.
All right. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hopefully, everybody had a good Friday night, had a good Saturday night, had a good weekend so far, right? Hopefully, everybody had a good weekend so far. Definitely excited to be here this morning. And listen, I'm excited because it's fair to say PulseChain, all right, meme season has officially begun. The PulseChain meme season has officially begun. But first off, don't forget to smash the like button. You got to smash the like button. Pound the like button, subscribe, post notifications. I got a link that goes to Kick. We're streaming over there on Kick. I got a link that goes to my Twitter X account. Go repost. Go show the love over there. Follow me there. And then, of course, on YouTube, post notifications, pound the like button, drop a comment. And always remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm for damn sure not a professional. This is cryptocurrency. Don't ever allow an influencer on any social media network out there to influence you when it comes to crypto. You could lose it all. All right. Let's jump over before we get into this PulseChain meme season. It's officially, I'm calling it, it's officially started. I'm starting to hear people, they're like, dude, this is life-changing. I had a guy relentlessly contact me on Telegram. Like, bro, he told me, I want to give you a tip. I'm like, I don't want your money. I don't want your money. I said, just go do a super chat. He's like, no, bro, I need to do it in crypto. And he's like, Peacock changed everything for me from your video you did on August 3rd. Like, I went big this morning. I woke up and I was like, you woke up and sold this morning too? We'll talk about that. I didn't sell all my bags, but I took profits today on Peacock. It was big gains. But before we do that, let's get into the official sponsor of the R2R live streams and video content. Shout out to DexFi.com. Go to DexFi.com/bonds. They've paid out already on base chain $200,956 of USDC for people who took their Ethereum on base, minted their bonds, right? When we first got sponsored by DexFi.com/bonds, don't forget to go there. There was only about $133,000 invested in this. Meaning people came and minted their bonds. What you get is you get a direct exposure to their passive income strategy that they use in LPs, right? And you get their complete expert entry and timing and precision managed liquidity, range setting, all that. Now there's been a whopping $2,395,111, all right, of Ethereum used to mint over 8,494 bonds. APR right now to get you that passive income in USDC is 103.52%. It's real passive income. You can click the link here to track for transparency, to see what they do with the money, where it goes, what pools, what it's earning, how it's earning, where it's going. All right. How you're making that APR. So don't forget, DexFi.com/bonds, the official sponsor of the R2R live streams. And then also part of the same umbrella, part of the same brand, right? Got AJ and friends over there. Honorverse Madness is coming. And I cannot wait. I am in. Did you know that Splinterlands that was on the Steam blockchain? I had like the biggest set, was their biggest investor, had the first gold-plated set, first full set of all their regular set as well. They allowed me to name. They were like, "Yeah, we want you to name like this part of the card game," and I was like, "I'm about to have my second kid." I go, Maverick. And they're like, and at the time it was called Steam Monsters, right? I think it's Splinterlands now. And they're like, whoa. I was like, what's up, bro? He's like, Monster Mavs. So they opened up a whole section of that, a true story of Monster Mavs, just like these elite players, hardcore players, big investors. And my son hadn't been born yet, but I chose his name to be Maverick. So that was super cool and close to me. So check out this promo, guys. This game is coming soon. I'm hyped. Right before Halloween. Hopefully they hit it. Take a look.
You and me, we both know who our real enemy is.
Progress requires order, and order requires obedience.
You have some control. You call it madness? Now too long have we waited, and we will take our revenge.
I can't wait. Go to honorversemadness.com. That game's coming soon. Let's get into this PulseChain content. All right. Let's take a look at the chat real quick. We're filling up here. What's up, bro? When is the OG? When is OG going to interview? That's a good question. They reached out to me. What was it, like August 3rd or the 4th? They're like, hey, we're going to do an interview with you. And I was like, let's effing go. Crickets. I've reached out and I haven't heard anything. So hard at work, doing, getting things done. I'll know. As soon as I know, you'll know. You know the thumbnail. It'll all be on there for you to see. I hope that happens really soon here, to be honest. Van, repost the stream. Repost it. Pound the like button, guys. Where are we? Pound the like button on Twitter. It's Sunday. Show your boy some love, right? Show me some love. Where are we at? Let me take a look here. Where are we at? 7 likes on YouTube. All right. We just started. All right, we need to get that to double digit. Let me take a look at how we're doing over on X real quick. So far, Vans liked and retweet. Come on, guys, get out there, get this information out there that the stream is going live. Yo, major gains for those who ever got in on PFLON around 30K, right? I'm starting to hear more and more, and a lot of these calls are happening in R2R, my VIP group, right? I've had it closed for a while now. Everyone who got in, it was like a $20 entry. I was like, hey, dude, I'm only charging $20 just to come in, lifetime, whatever it may be. You stay forever. It's a flat fee. I only did that because I didn't want scammers and people like that to come in, and it's been a really good group. So these people in R2R are posting so many of these memes and opportunity early, and it's great because I've told people, I'll say, hey, there's going to be slow times in the chat, but when things get on and popping, it's a bull market. Your network is your net worth, right? All of a sudden, you got 10, 15 people coming in, dropping this one, 10x, 20x, soon to be 50 to 100x. We're seeing all that happen now. And that's where you make the most money, because it's just like, I don't have all the knowledge in the world, right? I have access to people who know things, and I know some things, and everyone brings something to the table. That's how I'm like, you got to go out there and find you a VIP group. You got to go out there and find you a group of people that know how to read the blockchain, like Tomo. over in R2R, forget about it. Nobody can read the blockchain like that guy. You know, he sees a chain, anything that launches on chain the moment, the second, whatever activity is going on. And when he brings something, everyone's like, oh, dude, you know. So we got some heavy hitters, smart dudes in there. I've been getting a lot of people messaging me about, you know, can I enter? And, you know, if it's one of the homies and they refer you, I'm like, yeah, I'll bring you in. Always do that. But anybody, you know, that's new, I haven't. But I'll ask the crew, should I open up R2R VIP group? Because if I do, you know, they're gonna be like, you better charge them. So we'll see. I'll leave it up to the crew, man. I really don't care at this point. When beast migration? That's a good damn question, man. I don't have that information yet. Luna saying same thing. Laugh out loud. Peacock market cap went up to 3 million from when I looked this morning. Yeah, I got up this morning and I took the profits. We'll talk about that right now. Let's look into rh.com. It has this big old thing. Bull market alert. ETH hit above 4,000 plus. I guess they say only 83 free trial spots remaining. Join before the next. So they're selling something here on the look into RH. I don't know what it is. I just saw that pop up. Now the 166,445 ETH is worth 704 million.35. It's up. When ETH is up 12.14%, it's up $76,273,300 or 76,273,350. Wow. It's finally, we've been looking at it so wrecked, hundreds of millions of dollars for so long. We deserve to see that. It's been a long time. The patience has been paying off. Take a look at Pulse, 4 zeros and a 5. PulseX, 4 zeros and a 3.9. Inks at $2.09. And Hex, about a penny and a half. Working its way to, I don't know where we're heading right now. Things are getting crazy, all right? Because we take a look real quick at the price of Ethereum. And ETH has caught fire. $4,233, guys. I mean, come on. Get that to 5K. And a lot of lives are going to change. But the way you can change your life in crypto is being there early. So like I said, you know, somebody came in and like relentlessly said, hey, bro, I need to tip you. You don't understand how much I help you. I said, fine, here's one of my wallet addresses. But I made the video on the 3rd, right? And you take a look. When was this? When I start talking about Peacock here. So I don't know. Maybe his entry was 002. I didn't ask. Could have been anywhere in between here. But you take a look at today's number, and that is just in a 1 week time frame. And boom, you wake up this morning, and I had been buying it since those times and before too. So I woke up this morning and I was up big, and I'm really excited about that. I've been talking about Peacock and Bria and a few of the other meme tokens. And, you know, I started seeing a lot of beefing out there in Twitter. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to get involved in the beef, but I got to say it's good, healthy competition. You know, hey, my meme token's going to go up. No, my meme token's going to go up. Let me turn this fan on. Give me 1 sec. Hold up. Give me 1 sec here. We got the music going in the background. So anyways, long story short, man, people are starting to really push meme tokens out there. It's meme season on PulseChain, guys. This one right here, Peacock, if you got in early, you made a lot. And it's been good money for people that have been sitting around below SAC price, kind of moping around like, hey, I did the OG thing. I did this, you know, throughout all the time that we've had PulseChain come out, and things just tend to go south. But now that Ethereum is stronger than ever, we're seeing some things that can really start to uplift the entire markets in PulseChain, because meme tokens is a really good start for onboarding and excitement. Like the buzz right now on PulseChain is crazy high. Crypto price said keep R2RTG for the OGs. I just put a way to message me on Telegram too, but yeah, I'm gonna listen to the people. If they don't want no more people in there, then I'm gonna say join my members only, which is $2.99 a month. The price of the Cambodian coffee, you get that extra content on YouTube, and I'll any alpha that comes my way, I'll include that in any additional content as well. Let's see. Show me the money. Let's go. Show me the money. What do you think about crypto this week? Coming into next week, I don't know, bro. There's a whole lot going on. There could be that new chairman, and there could be rate cuts. There's could be a lot of things. There could be more tariff scares, more opportunity dips, a whole lot. But taking a look at Peacock, this is beautiful to be able to take a look at what's transpired since at least when I've been talking about it a week ago. Because when this bad boy took, let's see when it launched. Man, that was a big opportunity if you're there on launch day, right? Let me put the 1 month. Look at this. I mean, I started buying here, but there was all right here. And look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wow. So yesterday, what kind of triggered a few people, but I wanted them to let them know, like, hey, what did I tweet yesterday? A few people were like a little upset, but it wasn't meant to make the crowd upset. What did I post? I'll bring it up right now. Wasn't meant to make anybody upset at all. But it was in regards to where is the tweet at? I'll bring it up from yesterday. Wait for it. I do a lot of retweeting right now too. Follow me on X. Na 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 na. Did I? No, I didn't delete it. No, it was like from yesterday. Where's my stuff at? I'm tripping. I can't find one little tweet. Oh yeah, here it is. So I'll read this one to you yesterday, and I'll just so you guys understand where I'm coming from here. I posted I could show Peacock or many others during the hype, but I chose too early on. Meaning I talked about Peacock early on. As you can see in the video content live streams, I said I think today I'll post something that's on a massive dip. I see opportunity. That's what I did. And I chased red candles yesterday. I kept my Peacock position, and it paid off. So holding on to my Peacock position on one of my biggest wallets, I was happy about. I woke up this morning, and I'm not going to lie, I took profits. I'm real happy about that. But yesterday on the flip side, Bria was down in the dumps, and I wanted to shop red candles, and I was able to do that. You can see here, down here, I marked the buy, right? So Bria hit here, I bought, it went back up, it hit here again, and I bought, and I wake up, and we're up, 2 zeros and a 2.8. I'm holding this one though. It's only $2.3 million market cap. Rackham, Rochelle, you guys know him. Venture capitalist, well-known PulseChain whale. Him and his wife in the background on Twitter supporting. Bria is their baby dog. And it happens to be, a community of people that are strong-willed. You go on there on Twitter, they're showing the support. They're very active. And meme tokens are all community-based. Every crypto is community-based. So I chased that red candle yesterday, woke up to green on both my investments. So I was really, really happy about that. You couldn't ask for anything better in crypto, right? I want you to win, him to win, me to win. As long as you're out there and you're not getting into rug pulls, I'm happy for you, right? But at least you tried. If you fail, don't forget, if you fail, it's okay. All right. You just can't be afraid to fail. It's going to happen, especially when you take a risky bet in a meme token or any type of investment. Don't be surprised. Just get back up. Good morning, legends. Alamo is not to be faded. We'll talk about that one in a minute too. People upset on Twitter. I know, right? Knock you God. I bought the local top. People fading Bria right now. Hey. What's happening with most? We'll look at most. Homie needs to stop mixing his crypto and relationships together, though. Sheesh. Which relationships? Crypto and relationships. What are we talking about here? Me? I don't know if we're talking about me. Crypto and relationships. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Anyways, so there's that. Bria was a good DCA yesterday. Good community. I'm happy about it. Now, I saw this one in R2R. I dipped my foot into it. I got a little pinky toe into it, and I went on about my day, right? This was a few days back, and I kept seeing it in chat. I just held my position. I woke up to this. Woke up this morning, and here we are. And I'm starting to think to myself, that's why, I went on camera and we're doing this live stream. Like, meme season's here. Our time is here. Okay. People are making money. That profits is gonna circle back to core tokens, right? It'll rotate into other meme tokens, and people will rotate that back to where the money keeps going. Okay. Because in this phase, it's like a compounding phase of winners and losers, and the winners had the profits and the money to continue to take it to the next best thing or back into what they feel is the safest bet possible. So I would imagine you got to take options 1 and 2 right now. The 2 with the most strongest success so far and the biggest backing. So right now, Peacock, because of the backing of Liberty Swap, because of the relationship between Richard Hart, shilling them, exposing them, not exposing, but giving them exposure, and what they've done for cross-chain swapping and bringing Solana, everyone is going to take a lot of rotated profits and juice this bad boy up. So that's why I was like, man, I sold today, but I had to take profits because I got kids, I got family, right? So I want to play it safe to be able to put money in the bank, food on the table, because it's been a rough 2 years in PulseChain, and then take some of that money and find lower cap opportunities, because this is at 11.6 million. So I got a moon bag, right? The moon bag, if this goes to 50 to 100 million, I'll be very happy, all right? In addition to that, for selling what I sold today, for find other opportunities and to paying myself, I'll probably be like, man, why did I do that? But if the other opportunities I go in with like Bria and Pulse Guy pay off, then it's like it works itself out. So that's the risk of when you wake up and you sell, because I got to admit, for me personally, I'm like, man, like I haven't seen gains like this in a minute. Let me take them all there on the table. And I still got a Peacock bag I'm happy with. You just got to pick and understand where you're at. So I got a lot of PTSD and falling off the horse. I ain't going to lie to you. It just is what it is. Some things going on behind the scenes with Bria, only very few are aware, not financial advice. Yeah, there's a lot of things they're talking about that are happening behind the scenes. So you just got to be aware, track what's happening on chain. All right. Let's talk about Alamo. Let me make the screen bigger. Take myself off here. Let's remove myself just off screen so you can still hear and see me. 1 second. All right. You should be able to hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So let's take a look at Alamo. I know Goo God brought it up. And before we talk about Alamo, we got to talk about TFC because they're both like in relation, right? So TFC, this one, when it got here, just like with Peacock, I was like, bro, I got to take profits. And the reason being is because TFC's success, if you notice, has been a gradual up and to the right. And I listened to what the founder said. He's like, we don't need any new people. We don't need any new money. Like, we know how to, exit the proper way, which would be like through a V3 liquidity, not dumping the chart. And I thought, you know what? He's right. Up until this point, now they are looking hot. Now they are very popular. Now they are a sight to see. Now they are bringing new users. So what happens is you start to see people come in here, all throughout here, that are in this game to make money. The early on people are it's like a strong community of people. They want to ride this out and take it to a, I think the goal or the benchmark, whatever it may be, in the 40 cents. But I just knew like all the people that are coming in are going around and rotating. And yes, they took profits. But the thing about a meme token is when you do hit the top, right now, if you say meme tokens usually do 50 to 75% corrections, which you'll see any meme token do, it's normal. Now I'm like, okay, here's the buyback. If it dips a little bit more, then I'll buy back in and, ride the next leg up on an upward. And I think there'll be, eventually 12, 15, 20, 25 cents. Once this phase is over of the dip, profit taking, you're going into an accumulation phase where people accumulate that already have bags, that don't have bags, and people re-enter. And then you have Alamo, which is a Brandon, that's the R2R. Brandon owns his own company. They do tokens and projects and dApps that supports TFC. It basically, in the same time frame, topped out as well. So these both, TFC and Alamo, are great picks. And it's like, okay, it was going, and good thing it corrected, because then I can buy back in DCA. But you're going to see with Hart's Law, whenever that takes place, let's say Ethereum decides tomorrow to go to $4,500 and PulseChain starts to take off, Hart's Law is going to lift everything. The meme tokens are the biggest leverage, you can get, because they have such low liquidity. They can take off. This guy's $86,000 in liquidity. Low liquidity environment can take off real quick. And that's what I look for. Those are big opportunities. Alamo and TFC are going to be top projects on PulseChain. In this, I have full conviction. Yeah, I like the community people. I know that you're connected with them. It's going to be here to stay. So these are strong positions. They can become, and probably already are before you even realize it, going to be what I would call blue chip meme tokens. What's a blue chip meme token? We'll take a Shiba Inu blue chip meme token. You go on Base, that might be Brett. You go on Solana, that might be Fart token, right? But my blue chip selection on PulseChain has always been, regardless. And where do I have it here? Where are you? I had to re-add all my tokens. I'll just find them up here. It's got to be ranked. Here we are, most. Yeah, and I haven't added, I must have tossed through it, right? Is most token. This is the one that's linked to, being purchased by the Richard Hart OA address. It was the first one that came out via pump tires that everyone was excited about. And, at the end of the day, it's a $38.4 million market cap. So it's not going to move like anything that launches right now that's new. But when it moves, it moves. $796,000 in liquidity is still low. But people will look at that and say, I'd rather take the opportunities that are lower market caps and take more gains. I can see that, but this will be like the blue chip standard. Hey, if you want to bet on anything hit $1 billion as far as a meme token on PulseChain, most wanted, most token, linked to RH, the first successful meme to take off on PulseChain is going to be, where it goes. But remember, guys, as we click along here, we have, what is this? Pooty token. We have Pulse Guy. We have PFLAN. There's going to be a lot to give people many X's. Okay. And now we have a lot surfacing. Only a select few will make it. Then there will be the ones that correct and never go back. Those gains and those wallets, you can see on the blockchain where they head. And a lot of them, boom, come back to Peacock. All right. Oh my God. I'm already regretting what I sold this morning and I was like, I sold the top at 0.013, like almost a penny and a half. Right. But that's okay. I still got my moon bag and I was still able to get with some profits into Bria on the dips. Now I need this one to take off and I believe that it will. It's got a lot of room, got a low liquidity, $2.2 million market cap, huge backing. We'll see what happens. I'm going to keep supporting it. continue to move forward. And if I get another dip on a DCA, I like this position here on a buy. I definitely would be buying here, but I'll wait for it and see what happens. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Anyone got any tokens that I missed here? Because meme coin season is starting to take off here on PulseChain, and it's going to be these are life-changing events, okay? Yeah, Alamo might be a good DCA like Bria yesterday. I would agree with you on that. Alamo and TFC. TFC already has thick liquidity, large market cap. So I would imagine that Alamo is going to move with it. This would be, in my opinion, taking the much lower LP and the smaller market cap, a bigger and better opportunity, right? But TFC and Alamo is a must. Alamo, for me, I'm like, let me track this. Let me get in, on those dips. Now, if you're going to be, doing the meme token thing, like I saw Extractor come out yesterday, just keep in mind, I follow the guy that was posting this yesterday. He's a big PDI guy. He was shilling it, 12,000, I think, when this first came out. It went all the way up to 100,000 plus market cap. It's corrected hard, came back up, corrected hard. Now it's a $38,000 market cap. People make their money and leave. So it's exciting to be a part of meme season, but there's got to be losers to be winners. Okay, just remember that. You might be that loser or you might be that winner. And then you're going to go on Twitter and say, oh my God, this is the next best one. It's going up 10x, right? So for me, I limit it down. All right. So if I was going to go out there right now, and I'm not a financial advisor, this was one that dropped an R2R as well. Look at these gems. And so far, people are saying, I'm going to ask R2R if I should open the chat up again. Everyone paid like $20. Maybe I can open it for $20. I don't know. At this point, I already know I charged way too low to get into a VIP group. It is what it is. I don't want to take anyone's money and be like, who's going to pay $20? It's a scammer. I haven't had anybody in R2R get kicked out for scamming or anything like that. All right. So, let's see. So, I'm reading some things that are going on R2R. I'm seeing if they're saying anything. So far, a few guys are like, nah, don't let anybody in. I put my Telegram link in the description of YouTube. You can hit me up. We'll see what they say, and I'll get back to anybody who wants to join that. Because, again, I want my people to win, right? But there's a lot of new people who follow me now. But support the channel. $2.99 a month. Go into the exclusive content. Here's what I'll say. Anybody that gets in on the $2.99 price of a Cambodian coffee on YouTube, message me. I'll be able to see your username on YouTube. I'll add you into the R2R group, which costs $20. Now you can do that for $2.99. Sign up. You get extra content, plus you get in the VIP group. That's fair. That's fair. That sounds fair. I'll get back to all those people that and reply to them today. All right. Anyways, going into back into what I was trying to say. So I'm gonna throw it out here. Okay. This is subject to change. Okay. But I'm gonna have a top 4. All right. A fantastic 4. Gotta have my Peacock. I got my moon bag. I'm in a good spot right now as far as profits. Number 2, Bria, right? And Peacock's gotta be 1 because it's a Liberty Swap affiliated, and they're gonna onboard my Solana guys. Once they open the floodgates to bridge from Solana, I'm gonna be out there pitching those guys all day long. I'm gonna start making videos about. Here's the key thing. All right, as an influencer that wants this ecosystem to grow, I have to go out there and make fart coin videos, review meme tokens, and review Solana projects. So I gain that audience, and I can get that audience to become subscribers and say, hey, look, I have this opportunity here on PulseChain. That's my goal. That's how I plan on doing it, right? But the number 2 is a must out of the fantastic 4, Peacock and Bria, all right? Now, there's a lot in between, right? Pulse Guy, you got P-Flan. But I want the ones that I believe are going to have the strongest backings and have the strongest communities so far. Number 3 is going to go to TFC, the Fitzgerald Company, right? Which is on an amazing pullback, which I knew was coming, because let's go take a look on how long they've been around here for, right? So they've been doing this with just their community of people, right? And they weren't worried about growing, but they did. And they got the people that found out about it, including myself, right? And took profits. Boom. But they have a goal. The marker, I believe, is 40 cents plus. That's a 10x away. That's a good ride from this point. That's going to be number 3. All right. You see the Fitzgerald Company guy out there doing live streams. He's on there with the Mo. He's on there with Goo God. A handful of people out there that are doxed individuals that have a lot of good track records of good plays. 4th, I got to hand it to my boy Brandon R2R, founder of Switch. If you guys don't use Switch, I don't know what the hell you're doing using Uniswap still. All right. I'll bring that. Let me bring it up real quick, because we always got to, represent good work and good projects. So Alamo is the meme token we just talked about on PulseChain. He created Switch. So you haven't made the Switch, I don't know what the hell you're doing. But Switch and Transform is the way to trade. Millions of tokens from Ethereum and now PulseChain crypto assets at your fingertips. Click on the app link and bada bing, bada boom, right? He's a builder. He's built a lot of projects for people. It's Build on Tech. I always say it wrong. Build on Tech or Build on the Tech is the name of his company. R2R from the Hex community, right? So that's going to be my 4th. Now I will add a 5th, but I'm out there shopping. But that's like the Fantastic Four. The one Billy Gunn, right? These are the ones I'm looking at with small market caps outside of TFC. The one Billy Gunn, without a shadow of a doubt, that I would just put in the realm of like the blue chip on PulseChain will be Most. If anything's going to hit $1 billion market cap and represent the entire chain, I do believe it's going to be Most. All right. So there you have it. That's what I'm looking at. Let's go review back and look at everything we're seeing, where they are in price. Isn't this great? Let's see. DGen Move, Apollo Pepe, Your Kid, Morph on Pulse. Is that on Pulse? Trax ETH price pretty good. Brandon is aces. Yeah, I like Brandon. How many likes do we have? We got 167 people viewing us right now. How many likes do we got? What are we at? We got 18 likes on Twitter, on YouTube. We got 128 people watching on X. We need a like and retweet. We need way more likes and retweet right now. All right, way more. I'm going and I'm liking all the retweets and all your photos. Thank you for the support, guys. I'm coming here. Look at I'm putting in work too. I'm gonna retweet everyone who posts. I'm gonna retweet your stuff. Oh, we got the Sparta guys. Hey, I wasn't even gonna bring up Sparta, but hey, I gotta show them support. They're up there showing support. I used to be so much more organized, but I have Sparta. Wait for it, which is a leverage on Hex. All right. So best believe when Sparta starts to have its big moment, right? Look at the opportunities here. This big dip. Coulda, woulda, shoulda bought, but you didn't. Now it's up here, little dip. And when Hex takes off, Sparta is going to be one hell of a play. All right. And I don't know how to categorize all these tokens. I don't look at Sparta as a meme. I look at Sparta as like a tax token. So in the realm of tax tokens, right, they're a different category for me. You have Sparta, you have UFO, and you have PTGC. Sparta is in the category of PTGC and UFO. All right. So that's a whole different section, and that's a whole different ball game. of structured tokens that leverage different assets. PTGC is actually leveraging the ecosystem. UFO, same thing. Sparta, leveraging Hex. So if you believe in Hex, right, you're going to see Sparta do some things. Smash that button. Yeah. Smash it over on there on Twitter. Thank you guys for being here today. You showed a lot of love. I'm looking at all the tweets and the retweets and all that. We're having a good morning. All right. And then I'm going over, let me take a look over on YouTube. Right now, the viewers on YouTube right now is 42. And we got 24 likes. Hey, I appreciate that. So again, guys, I put in the description of the video if you want to get into R2R VIP group. I'm leaving it up to the group. They want me to charge to let people in. Boom, you can do that. Or you can go in the link in the description. It's $2.99 a month. Become a members only. Get that additional weekly content via live stream or video content. And you get automatically into R2R. But guys, other than that, I appreciate everybody here on a Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Don't forget to smash that like button. All right. Smash that like button. Shout out to Peacock. Throwing it down today. Shout out to Rackham and Bria Token and the wife Jen. I hope pray for good health for both of them. I know I saw the tweet out there on X. Praying for Rackham and his family for good health moving forward and better days. And Bria, Peacock, all of us, this is a unity of people in a community. We're going to be happy to see each other win. All right. At the end of the day, we're going to be happy to see each other win. And then we're going to be happy to have more people come and win with us. And when bull markets really hit, everyone's high-fiving and excited. All right. When we get out of this bear market phase where everyone's fighting and beefing, it's going to be nice to see unity again within an ecosystem, and not just high-fiving each other because Hex is up, but because the entire blockchain is succeeding across the board. So thank you guys for being here. Smash that like button. Until next time, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.
I wake up in the morning, telegram in hand. Heart to our community, the coolest in the land. Cheese cream drops a joke, got me laughing loud. Then I start to scroll down through the daily crowd. Who's the OG prince, lighting up the zone? Is it Dama Beast or Sav on the throne? Or maybe it's Friday, Flexmas is here. Time to throw some gains and flex without fear. I toss out some questions, looking for the signs. And sign fixes ready, dropping out for lines. I keep on reading, can't look away. Those spicy emojis make my whole day. Then someone yells exit, get off PulseChain, but I ride the waves through pleasure and pain. I live in a limbo of hope and despair, but we're all in this boat and I'm proud to be there. Yeah, I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DeFi game. I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DeFi game.